question, I just worry that someone's going to think they've walked into a group therapy session, and start sharing. How's everyone doing tonight? Well, I push away the people I love, and I think it stems from my parents' failing marriage. Like, I don't know how to deal with that. I'm an art major. How does the color red make you feel is the extent of my psychological training. Being an art major is fun, though. I've never realized how many people don't know how to draw stick figures. You learn that as an art major, because they tell you that. And they find out your major, and they're like, oh, you're an art major? I hardly know how to draw a stick figure. Or my favorite, you're an art major? I couldn't draw a stick figure if my life depended on it. Really? No, I'm sorry. So you're telling me you're up to your armpits in quicksand, there are poisonous snakes around you, and a giant boulder hurtling towards your head, and all you have to do to get out of it is draw a stick figure, and you're done? You're out, you're like, I can't do it, I'm out. I'm just saying, if you're gonna put yourself in a hypothetical life or death situation, have a little more faith in yourself. It is a circle and a line, people. And two other lines, and you know what? I get it, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, being an art major is fun, but I feel like art is probably the only major where your parents sit you down and they go, art. Are you sure you don't want to study theater? Your mom and I both think you'd have a lot more career options with theater. True story. No, it's fine. My parents are great. I love them. I visited them this past break, and they were having this really interesting problem. Their oven was getting overheated. Right? Like, it's weird. Anytime their oven went over 350 degrees, it would scream and shut down. Relatable. But it just got me thinking, like, what's next? You know, like, you go to make a smoothie, but you can't use the berries in the freezer because your freezer has pneumonia. But that doesn't matter anyway, because once you actually start to make the smoothie, the blender gets motion sick and throws up all over the floor, and you can't use your mop to pick it up because your mop is a germaphobe. So you say, fine, I'll just get a towel and I'll clean it up. So you go to start to clean it up, but you forgot. Your towel is hydrophobic. So it starts screaming and crying, only its tears make it scream even louder because, again, it's hydrophobic, and that shatters the soundproof walls because they're sensitive to noise. So you say, fine, I will get a paper towel. I will wet that paper towel. I will clean up this mess. So you go to wet the paper towel, but your sink is dehydrated. It's been a long night. So you say, you know what, I'm just gonna pick everything up and I'm just gonna throw it away. So you go to your trash can. But you forgot. Your trash can has trust issues and will not open up. So you just sit there having a heart-to-heart with your trash can for about an hour. And you just realize that you've been projecting this entire time of your fears of opening back up to dating just to be met with trashy men. And so you're crying, and life's a mess, and your roommate comes in and goes, Kate, it's 4 a.m, why are you trying to make a smoothie in the first place? And you're just on the floor going, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, it's Jamba time. So my parents got a new oven. And that is how the color red makes me feel. If you couldn't tell, I have a problem with dating on campus. To put it lightly, the biggest thing my last boyfriend gave me was job security for my therapist. Oh. No, it's okay, guys. My therapist said you could laugh at that. It's okay. So I thought I'd end my set by sharing a few highlights from my dating career on campus. Number 1, once had a guy tell me I was sexier than his dead mom. First off, I would hope so. Considering I have a pulse. Second off, why is that the bar for you? Next up, I once went on a date with a guy who spent the entire time, 3 hours, trying to get me to take off my glasses. And when I made it very clear that I was not going to take off my glasses, he said, "Don't worry, I like them. They make you look humble." And I don't know if he just thought that I would look better without my glasses, but he sure did.
Oh.
And of course, the culmination of any dating experience on campus, a proposal.
Oh.
Yup. To be fair, it was a drunk man outside of a gas station. But that didn't make it hurt any less when he said no.